Hey YouTube, this is Comic Hall here. Ready to post another video after having a week or two off. I think it's been a little while since I posted. That's because I've been cutting back. I haven't really bought much lately. Nothing of great interest anyway. That's all going to change here in the next few weeks. There's a local Comic Con coming up soon, East Coast Comic Expo. It's getting pretty big. I think this is their 5th or 6th year. It's getting pretty big. Always make you know, spend all my money that weekend. Same with Free Comic Book Day, of course, coming up. Um, there's a local comic shop, lots of good back issues there, and they always have usually a big 40% off sale, which is huge. I've gotten many of great things at the 40% off sale. Amazing Spider-Man 300, Fantastic Four, what is it, 52? The first Black Panther. All 40% off. They have great sales all day long. A lot of people go there for the free comics and sales on the figures. I go there and I go right to the long boxes. But anyway, that's later. Today is now. So let's take a look what I've gotten over the last couple weeks. Nothing really too big. But up first we have Marvel Zombies number 2. Marvel Zombies number 5. I love these Marvel Zombies covers. One of the first trades I actually read when I first got back into comics back about a little more than 5 years ago. I was just finishing high school at the time. Being a high school kid, I didn't think it'd be cool to like comics or anything like that, so I didn't really read them. But I mentioned that I wanted to read the Marvel Zombies book, and I ended up getting it under the tree for Christmas that year, the trade, and just loved it. Loved the story, and loved the covers, the homage covers too. Or you see the homage to Avengers number 4, and of course to the Amazing Spider-Man, the wedding issue. I love this cover. This is issue 2 and issue 5 of 5. I've got number 1 already, so just need 3 and 4 to complete the set. I can't remember which covers 3 and 4 are. I don't remember. Number 1 is an homage to Amazing Fantasy 15, with zombie Spider-Man carrying somebody, but can't remember the covers to 3 and 4. I think one might be the old Iron Man cover. I don't know. I can't remember. Someone correct me. But there they are. I was pretty happy with these. Both of them in total, $10 shipped off of a Facebook auction for both. I'll take it. Up next, this one's rough. This one is beat up. But we have Hot Stuff, The Little Devil, number 14. No real reason that I bought this other than it's just a 10-cent issue. It's old. And it was cheap. Like $5. As you can see, there's some severe water damage up there. But I thought it was cool. I first learned about Hot Stuff watching a documentary, a comic book documentary. It was about Midtown Comics. I apologize, I forget the name of it. I think it's called Comic Book Palace. Again, if someone out there smarter than me remembers, please correct me. But they were on the hunt for Hot Stuff, The Little Devil number 1. I heard about what a commodity those books could be. And I came across this one. This was the earliest one that the shop had. I can see there, number 14. No real affinity to Hot Stuff books. Just like I said, it's a 10-cent issue. I don't have many of those. I don't know if this would be considered Golden Age or not. If anything, it's probably early Silver Age. I wonder if there's a year down here. I don't know if you can see it there. Yeah, August 59. So no, I'm pretty sure 59 is the start of the Silver Age. So early Silver Age book. Got that for $5 at my local shop. Great shop. Also got this at the same store. We have Strange Tales number 146. Just a cool Doctor Strange cover. Back when he was still splitting the book with Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Cool book, cool cover. These Strange books are always well done. Um, Nice book to have. This one cost me $15 from the local comic shop. Not bad shape. Some wear along the spine and up in the top right corner over here, but nothing to get too upset about. Nice book, nice pickup. Happy I found it. I had one already, but all up here to here was completely torn off, so it was just Doctor Strange and this little part here, which sucks. But oh well, at least I have a replacement copy now, and I have one to read. Up next, New 52, Batman #1. I'm cheating a little bit. I actually got this one quite a while ago. I just never traded it, or sorry, never traded it. Never bragged about it or anything on YouTube, and never really talked about it because I kind of stored it away and forgot I had it. New 52, Batman #1. A little while back, you guys might remember I posted a bunch of Luke Cage, Power Man, and Iron Fist books that I bought in a collection. I got this from the same guy, same sort of deal. Bought a bunch of New 52 Batman. I think it was issues 1 through 45 or something. Great deal on them. Issues 1 through 45 cost me about $100 for all of them, and this was, of course, in it as well were a couple of cool #2 variants. I may share those later on. A couple of Jim Lee variants. But New 52 Batman. Anyone who knows me and my friends that collect comic books here locally that know me, they kind of get annoyed with me. I think I'm a bit of a comic book snob. Reason being is I admittedly am not a huge fan of modern books, the stories, or the artwork. But Greg Capullo, who does this one, I think he does tremendous work with Batman, as does Scott Snyder. So a bit of a rarity that I found a modern book that I like. That's not to say all modern books I don't like. That's not the case at all. Really enjoyed Superior Spider-Man when a lot of people didn't. It's just that to me the best times are 60s through 80s for me. Up next we have New Mutants #1. I think this is the second appearance of the New Mutants. Nothing really to note here. I got this for free. I won a raffle for something, and I'm about to show you guys on Facebook. I think it was $15 to get a spot and raffle 4 spots, so $15 for a 1 in 4 chance. And 3 spots filled up quickly, and the guy was getting into panic mode that he wasn't going to get that 4th spot, so he threw this in and said, "All right, I'll throw New Mutants #1 in for free," and he got his 4th spot. And I ended up winning, which never happens. I've taken part in a handful of raffles on Facebook, comic groups, never win. Won this time, got New Mutants #1, but more importantly, got this. Second appearance of Laura, also known as X-23. There it is there. Yeah, I was pretty happy with it. Like I said, I think it was 50. I said 15. I think it was actually about $20 to get a spot in the raffle. Kind of a hot book right now, especially with the Logan movie coming out just about a month and a half, 2 months ago. It'd be nice to have #3, but that one's getting up there in price, so who knows. But there it is, NYX #4. I never know if it's NYX or NYX. Again, for the 3rd time, correct me in the comments, please and thank you. Alright, we'll move along because this is getting a little bit longer than I anticipated, and I don't want to bore you guys. But up next, package deal. Amazing Spider-Man at #66. Super clean white cover, crisp, great shape. Had this one already, but it was in really rough shape, barely holding together. I mentioned before I'm lucky enough to have a complete Amazing Spider-Man 1 through 700 run. So now what I'm doing, I'm trying to replace the books that aren't up to par. And this was one of them. Like I said, it was in really rough shape, just falling apart. So I got a nice clean replacement copy. I'll probably just trade that other one. Another one that was rough in the set that I bought with this one, Amazing Spider-Man #72. Again, black covers are so hard to get in decent shape because they crack and chip and discolor and all that stuff. But there it is, Amazing Spider-Man 72, Rock by the Shocker, one of my favorite covers in the Amazing Spider-Man Romita run. It's just really, really sharp. And again, nice replacement copy. Mine was super rough, pages barely hanging on. But there they are. One last thing I wanted to show you guys. This isn't a book, this is a figure. But it was Easter recently, and despite being nearly 26 years old, my parents still do Easter baskets for me, and couldn't be happier because who doesn't like chocolate, right? But this year, my Easter basket contained this bad boy. Star Wars 40th Anniversary Black Series, the Heritage set. The Heritage set, of course, comes with the old diorama that the early bird set would have had. And it also has a carded, it's hard to see with the glare, carded Darth Vader on the original card. Really, really cool set. I couldn't believe that this was in my Easter basket of all things, so really cool set to have. There's the back of it there. There's the diorama, what the figures will look like with all of them on it. Yeah, it's just really, really cool. One of the benefits of having a father who is also a collector, who knows what to look for. So there it is. I appreciate you guys watching today. Thanks for always tuning in. Thanks for your suggestions, like just the simple one of tilting my phone horizontally so it's a wider shot. I do record on my phone, so sometimes it's not the best quality of sound or anything like that, and it's a little shaky. But I appreciate you guys always watching and tuning in. As always, comment, let me know to check out your channel. I always love seeing other people's collections. Recommend your channel to me. Comment, tell me what you like in the collection I just posted. And thanks again. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright, have a good one. This has been Comic Call.